Hi, Clint Macklin here with Neon Rain again. Today I'm here to talk to you about on-page optimization. Obviously there's on-page and off-page, so I'll come back and do another video on off-page, but today we're going to focus on-page optimization. Just going to cover kind of the basics and make it kind of easy, hopefully easy to understand, and basically make it easy for you to go ahead and do a spot check on your own website. So basically, kind of what I have drawn up here is kind of our browser. So I'm here in Firefox, type in our URL, type in neonrain.com. First thing I want to talk to you about is your title tag. So your title tag is normally what you see above the browser or above your URL, somewhere up in this area. Title tag is fairly important. It's basically kind of what the first thing the search engine kind of sees when it indexes your page. So you want to make sure your title tag is fairly concise. A good rule of thumb is usually around 160 characters. So you want to make sure that you have what that page is about, whatever that page is. If it's on, for us, if it's on website design, our title tag is website design, and then you may have some localizations along with it wherever you are. If it's Denver or Longmont or San Francisco, to have some localizations in there too. But you want to keep it concise and about 160 characters, and you don't want to stuff it full of a bunch of other keywords. Like I said, that page, whatever that page is about, make sure that is what's in the title tag, and not referencing other titles of other pages and things like that. Next thing is so now you're on this page, and then you start getting into your H1, H2 tags. And basically what those are is so let's say we're on a page, and basically, here's kind of this is where the content would be stored, and here's the content. So your H1 tag is normally, is usually right here, and it usually references the title of the page again, or whatever the topic is of that page. And then your H2 tag is normally below that on most cases. And usually in your H2 tag is where you kind of put in some localizations, serving Denver, Colorado, serving San Francisco, California, things like that. So those would be your H1, H2 tags. Then also within this content, you may also have some anchor text or internal link building, meaning so you have all this content here, and then you list out, then you have some that says services. And basically, your services are kind of bullet points, and they're links that go to other parts of the site. So they go to other pages of your site. So that's very important to do some of that throughout the structure of your pages and things like that, throughout the structure of the website. Then we get into, well, I guess let me stop there. Real quick, since we're kind of on content, one of the things you want to make sure that you don't have on your website is duplicate content. So with all your pages and things like that, when you're developing your internal linking structure and things like that, you don't want to be using the same page on different pages, or the same content, or copying content from other websites and putting it on your website. You want to make sure it's all original content. One way to check that is there's a free website out there called copyscape.com. You can just type in the URL / whatever page it is in there, hit enter, and it'll tell you if you have any duplicate content on that page. So it's a good thing to have, or a good thing to know if you have any. Then next, so let's just say this is the bottom of the website now. This is where your footer section is. This section also, you can put in some different, you can squeeze in some different keywords, some different localizations as well. So you can want to make sure you use all places to put in some keywords and things like that on each page of your website. Then, so let's say you've kind of done some of these changes. You've noticed that there's some places where you can make improvements and things like that. So you go into your website, make these changes, fix a couple title tags, add a couple H1, H2 tags. Then you're going to want to take your site and make sure that the changes that you made and just the code in general is very clean code, easy for the search engines to get through. And a good way to check that is a website called w3.org. And basically you would just type in your domain in there, and it'll kind of tell you if you're having any problems with some of your structure of the pages. And then lastly, but not least, but they don't have as much weight as they used to be, is your meta tags. So we're here in Firefox, and up here, we have our file. And so you can go to File and go to, pull it down. It'll say Page Source. It'll open up in a separate window, and it'll be your page source. And you'll see kind of the back-end programming of your site. You're going to see meta keywords and meta description back there. So again, you want to make sure that on each individual page, you have unique meta tags, unique meta keywords, and meta description. Your meta keywords are going to be specific to what that page is about, and then your meta description is what shows up on the SERPs. So when you have your listing there and it has that little blurb, well, that's where they're pulling that blurb from, is for your meta description. So this is some of your basic on-page optimization elements. Again, I just kind of scratched the surface of it just to try to make it easy to understand and make it easy for you to kind of spot check your own websites to see if you're up to par. If you have any questions or would like to bounce some ideas off of me, please do. I'd be happy to talk to you. But that's it. So hopefully this was good and educational for you. Have a great day and hope to talk to you. Thanks.